and Ryan's favourite curry recipe. And it's going to help us stay on track, make healthy food choices. Beautiful food to enjoy within this diet, and it just, like I say, keeps me feeling at my absolute best.
Just there.
Hi beauties, hello and welcome back to another vlog. So lovely to see midweek on a Wednesday. As a lot of my regular viewers will know, usually I put my videos out on a Sunday at 5 PM French time, which is not going to change, but I'm trying to get a Wednesday vlog up for you as well. Also, I was thinking, the Wednesday vlog is probably going to be my personal things that I love to share with you, things that help me, my hobbies, my interests, so more of the health, wellness, fashion and beauty side of it. And then my Sunday vlogs will remain the same. They will be the more fun-packed ones, the wholesome ones, the lifestyle in France, basically. So let me know what you think to that idea. I think that'll be a nice balance for me and for you as well. So it tends to be like the shorter, more chatty vlogs on a Wednesday. We're gonna try that anyway. But hello, welcome. If you're new here, my name's Fern. I share lifestyle vlogs living on the French Riviera featuring health, wellness, fashion and beauty. I've got so much content for you to be catching up on and lots of exciting future vlogs planned too. So I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. Today's video, guys, I thought it might be quite nice to show you what I am cooking and eating for the next coming week, featuring one of mine and Ryan's favourite go-to meals. So lots of cooking in this one, recipe ideas, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. As a lot of you will know, our living situation at the moment is a little bit unorganised. Okay, so for the new viewers, we sold our house. We're currently going through a little gap. Decision making, house viewing, things like that. So at the moment we are living in Airbnb and all our things are in storage, which I must apologise at this point as well. My containers that I'm using for my meal prep are very unsustainable, okay? Usually I would be using all my glass Tupperware, which I've got packed away, but at this point in our life, it's about keeping our personal belongings to an absolute minimum because we are basically on the move at the moment, okay? So apologies for the unsustainable tubs. Saying that, I will be listing down below in the description box so many of my favourite meal prep options, stickers, labels, you name it, it will all be listed down below. As a lot of you will also know, I love to follow the anti-inflammatory diet. That is the diet that keeps my body, personally, feeling at its absolute best. Now, I'm not perfect. I have slip-ups. I have days off. I'm only human. I get huge cravings sometimes that I just can't fight. But I pretty much like to live my life on track to the anti-inflammatory lifestyle. Now, if you're unsure what that is, what that diet is, it's basically high protein, high fat, low carb, low sugar, very minimal processed food diet. So we're talking whole foods, we're talking good fats like avocado, meat, oily fish, nuts, eggs, cheese even. There's so much beautiful food to enjoy within this diet, and it just, like I say, keeps me feeling at my absolute best. Now, when I do have slip-ups, I genuinely feel really low mood, bloated, stodgy, feel like I've got weights in my legs because I do suffer with like inflammation and water retention. Yeah, and I just genuinely feel rubbish. It also gives me a lot of joint pain as well, and it can also trigger back pain, which I suffered with a lot last year. I don't tend to eat breakfast. If I do get hungry late morning, I will have some Greek yogurt with some nuts, a little bit of fruit in there maybe a slight drizzle of honey. I absolutely love that bowl of goodness, to be honest, and it keeps me full for hours. Another thing that I have late morning if I do have a breakfast is a protein shake. I love that because it means I can get my collagen powder mixed in there as well, and I tend to have that if I've done a workout in the morning. Other than that, snacks, me and Ryan love to snack on nuts. We've created a habit for years with the nut situation. We will buy multiple packs of nuts and we'll mix them all together in a big container, and that is our go-to snack. It's just habit, it's easy, you can grab it. It just helps us avoid the other fast snacks like biscuits and sugar, refined carbs, processed foods basically. Helps us stay on track. Other snacks that I like, we usually have dark chocolate in the cupboard at all times because that helps me on an evening. I sometimes get sugar cravings on an evening, so I will have either a cup of tea or a cup of cocoa with a few squares of dark chocolate. I always get the high percent one as well because it's the healthiest, so usually like 85%. I mean, sometimes I get the 99% one, which isn't nice. It's just something to nibble just to take the cravings away, and obviously it's got great anti-inflammatory health benefits as well, which is why I get that in. Dates and figs sometimes. Medjool dates, absolute favourite. And also another treat is if you roll those in cocoa powder, they taste like fudge, and dates are so good for you as well. Obviously I keep them to a minimum because they are high in sugar, but they're very good on the anti-inflammatory diet as well, so I tend to have them in as well to snack on. But let's get cooking, guys. I've got some gorgeous meals to share with you today. Mine and Ryan's favourite curry recipe, which does tweak, like it changes from time to time. We're not super strict with the actual recipe, like maybe we'll use different onions depending on what we've got in and things like that, but there is a couple of things that we never change, which we've found makes a huge difference to our curry over the years. Number one, coconut cream. Coconut cream is an absolute game changer to a curry, we find. It keeps it anti-inflammatory because it keeps it dairy free. It's good fats, coconut cream, and it keeps it thick and saucy. We tend to use the cream rather than coconut milk because even though you would get the same flavour, coconut milk is very thin, so you're going to end up with like a watery curry if you use the coconut milk. So always coconut cream. And this curry that I'm going to make today, guys, honestly, I can eat a big portion of this curry and I don't get bloated. I don't get that really heavy, full, tired feeling that I would if I used normal cream. Also, obviously, you know, I don't go dipping like tons of naan bread in there and have tons of white rice. I have just mainly the curry, and I'm going to be cooking some brown rice as well to go with this. It's a mixed brown rice just to keep it as healthy as possible. But let's get on and cook some meals together for our anti-inflammatory meal prep for the next 5 days. A quick glance at all the ingredients for recipe number 1, although I will leave everything listed down below in the description box so it's easy for you to shop. After years of curry practice, me and Ryan have both decided that skinless, boneless chicken thighs are the absolute best to use in a curry. We love them, and we'll be cooking everything in 100% pure coconut oil today. You're going to need some pulped tomatoes, coconut cream of course. Now I've got 2 out here, although I do only end up using 1. Plenty of turmeric will be going into this curry because it has huge anti-inflammatory benefits. And then the other spice that I've chosen is masala. Now we've got quite a lot of chili peppers there because we do like it hot. Keep in mind as well, the coconut cream does reduce some of the heat. Here I am just seasoning the skinless, boneless chicken thighs with some salt, plenty of turmeric. I honestly always use loads of this because, like I said, it has huge anti-inflammatory benefits. I even take a turmeric tablet every day. And the other spice that I'm using here is masala. It's also good if you can marinate your chicken the night before, like do it like this in a dish, drizzle some oil over the top and just leave it in the fridge to marinate, always best. Just making sure it's all covered in the spice mix before we fry it up in some coconut oil. Quite a lot of chili peppers going in here because we like it hot. We like the spice, even though the coconut cream does soften it a little bit. But just keep in mind, obviously, most people are gonna like less spice than what we like. We can take a lot of heat. Just add in the tinned tomatoes. On this occasion, I could not get my favourite brand. The best ones are called Mutti Polpa, and they are great for curries especially. So I will pop and overlay what they look like. If you can get those ones, delicious. I'll leave the curry to simmer for around 30 minutes before adding the coconut cream, and then I leave for a further 20 minutes on a low heat. Now if I was in my usual kitchen situation, I would then transfer it to a slow cooker for another couple of hours on a very low heat. I'm using a mixed brown rice just to keep it as healthy as possible, and whilst that's cooking it's time to mix up some nuts. And it's time to dish up this amazing curry. Honestly, if you haven't tried it yet, I totally recommend recreating it. It is one of our go-to meals and has been for so long now. I hope you love it as much as we do. Next on the menu is such a simple, easy favourite, and it's beef lettuce wraps. You can obviously use any mince of your choice. Turkey is another great option. Seasoning the mince which you can obviously do the night before as well and leave covered in the fridge. So I'm using salt, pepper and some Maggie's seasoning, and also some onion flakes just for some added flavour. A taco seasoning mix is also great as well for this recipe. There we go, there we have our meal prep for the next 5 days. Saying that, it won't last 5 days at all because Ryan's going to be enjoying these meals with me. He loves food. He just loves food, basically, and he loves coming home from work and having something to grab. Like these meals, literally, pop them in the oven, let them heat up, done, and it's going to help us stay on track, make healthy food choices, because living in this situation at the moment just makes us really tempted to grab fast food, eat out, make those unhealthy food choices. So this really helps. Doesn't it, honey?
I'm about to make an unhealthy food choice right now.
No!
I'm having coffee and a Rocher praline chocolate.
Show us. Although Ryan loves the anti-inflammatory meals, his anti-inflammatory diet is not quite as strict as mine, is it, hon?
Just here.
Oof,
See
don't
what's in the packet?
tempt me. Show your face, say hi to everyone.
Hi. Just there, look. Dead away.
I hope this has given you some inspo. I hope you're going to try the curry if you haven't already. I will leave the recipes, the shopping list, everything you need down below in the description box. So don't forget to check that out. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all very soon in Sunday's vlog. Mwah. Sending love. Bye guys.